All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Beyond Boundaries Podcast, a podcast where we encourage people to push beyond their normal limits, normal constraints. We have a great episode for that today. Just a great guest for that today. A great guest in general. It's been a while. We've been friends now. This is actually a friend of mine. He did go to the same high school as me, and we are now at the same college. So I'm gonna let Griffin introduce himself. A good friend of mine.
Well, before that, this is for you, Jamie.
Hey man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Ooh, son.
Yeah, I signed them both for you because of our friendship we've had forever. So,
Hey man, I appreciate it.
Well, hey, my name's Griffin Hatcher. I'm the drummer of the marching band and the pep band here on campus.
Mm-hmm.
This is my third year. Yeah, like Jay said, we go way back. I mean, I met Jay when we were in high school, and I would always go watch you out in the combine. I'd always watch you on the field.
Yes,
like
sir.
every time before halftime, I'd see you out there, and like Coach Smith was yelling at you every day. So
Yeah.
I'll never forget those days. And once I heard you were going to Tech, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to the same school.
Yeah.
So did marching band in high school while he did football in high school, and then. You know, now we're here. It's been fun.
Yeah, man, glad to have you here. But yeah, like he said, been a good friendship. But I'm honored because you're the big man on campus these days. Man. Everybody, you're a recognizable face. Everybody knows you as the drummer guy, the guy with all the energy and all that. So just like what is that? Do you take pride in being the energy guy? Are you proud of that?
Yeah, I mean, it all comes from God. At the end of the day, I mean, there's no one else that fuels you more than He does. So, and plus, you gotta have fun with it. And I was always taught you gotta have fun because if you don't, there's no point in doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. So one thing that I will say, I'll probably throw up a video or what's your Instagram?
It's 26_Griffin.
Yeah, because y'all gotta check him out. You're really good at the drums. So that's something that I definitely want to hear more about. Like how long you've been doing it and like I don't know, when did it start getting serious or whatever? Because like I said, like your solos, there's some real stuff, man. That's some real stuff for sure.
I mean, yeah, I've been playing drums for about 18 years now. So I only took lessons for a year and then I taught myself after that. So
Okay.
That's it, really.
Okay, for sure. Well, yeah, so like Griffin mentioned, he is a part of the marching band, the pep band, and everything. He's very involved with Georgia Tech athletics. Like I mentioned, he's the face of it. I think he's one of the face of it all and everything. But one thing that me and you have talked about before is just like the life of a band member and all that, and things about it. So I don't know. Do you want to go into more detail? Like, how do you feel like? Because I think y'all deserve a lot of credit. I think our band is really good. First of all, like it's a noticeable band. Y'all play some really good songs, and even things like the Midnight Boom. Are you part of that?
Midnight Bud.
Midnight Bud. My apologies.
I couldn't go this year because since we get out my Excel program. Can I tell you about Excel?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so besides, get back to that to say, if y'all have never heard of Georgia Tech Excel, I'm not a typical kid in a good way. Mm-hmm. I'm a kid that has autism. It's a different way of learning, different way of looking at things. Mm-hmm. It's the best thing God can give anyone. Amen. So that's why, like, that's the program I'm in. Since I'm not a typical person, I learn differently. I look at my faith differently. Like it's a whole different thing. So I had to change this.
Not for sure.
Yeah, so like that's why. We get out early, and I can't go to Midnight Bud because we get out early, so couldn't go this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and go next year though.
Okay, for sure. But yeah, and I would definitely want to get into that more. But just like on the topic, I was talking like, do you feel like y'all are represented well? Do you feel like band gets enough credit? Because I think y'all are very important. And I want to personally, if you don't get enough credit, I want to personally give y'all credit. So like, what do you think about that?
I think we do, but just remember, it's not a football game without us.
Yeah, for sure.
Just say if like y'all get a stop on fourth down, we don't play enough, it's not gonna be exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I think y'all are a crucial part. I love the fourth quarter, the dance we do.
That's Bud. Budweiser.
Okay, so the Midnight Bud is that at midnight? Okay, that makes sense.
No, Midnight Bud's when we all play the theme song over by the stadium. Budweiser is just that one song. Everybody does this.
Okay, yeah.
That's when Buzz gets up on the podium and conducts us.
Okay, yeah, that's real cool. And while we're talking about that, what do you think is your favorite or tradition or whatever that the band does? Or
I do love before the game, before y'all come out the tunnel, we're on the other side. We sing "To Hell with Georgia" in the tunnel, and then after that, my section, the fraud ensemble, we go out and we roll on for pregame. That's pretty fun, but I have to say halftime is my favorite.
Okay, for sure. And I mean, yeah, like I said, I just want to I wanted to before we continued, I did want to personally give y'all a little credit and let you know that when I was playing, I did appreciate the band and everything.
That's good.
Yeah, but so I'm actually glad that you did bring up the XL program and all that, and I'm glad that you were vulnerable with your autism, because I like how you said it, that you're not typical in a good way. And so I mean, while we're here, many of the audience, the people who are hearing this stuff, they don't really know like what it is, like what autism is. There's a lot of definitions, there's a lot of stereotypes, a lot of all kinds of things that people say about autism, but me and you have had no problem getting along at all. We've got along well, and I remember you would get along well with the people at North Gwinnett. So just like with you being like, and I want to let you know, I respect that you've always been open and respect and embraced it and everything. So like, what do you have to tell the audience, or just explain to them what your life is really like?
Well, it's all about embracing who God made you to be. It's like, because look, if you don't tell people about how you learned differently, they're not gonna know. Because say if I didn't tell the XL program that I was on Spectrum, I probably wouldn't be here and they wouldn't have a clue. So you just gotta show the world God made you be and just embrace your different ability. I think it's simple because, well, I mean, I don't know about simple, but it can be tough at first because you're still growing as a person and spiritually. But when you get to that point where you're full mature and you're full spiritually, there's nothing that's gonna stop you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And just like, I don't really like, just how has it been, being in college with autism, and how do you feel like how is it help with the drumming or anything? Just do you care to go into more detail?
Oh yeah. XL's really good with the band schedule. They know how big a deal it is because and cool thing, I'm actually the first person in XL history to ever be in a marching band.
Really, congrats to that.
No,
congrats
seriously.
to that.
It's true. No one there's never been an XL kid in a marching band before. Never.
Okay.
Now there's two of us now because Lexi, another XL girl, she's in the color guard now. So it's kind of like I feel like I opened up the door for more chases for all of us. Like if you like dancing, join the color guard, join the winter guard, join the dance team. Like there's like, if you're a big dance freak, you know what I mean? Lexi is a dance freak, so I told her, look, I even asked her, I'm like, hey, do you want to join color guard? And then she said that she thought about it, and then after after UGA, she told me that was the best choice she's made all year. So that shows you, regardless of your different ability, what's stopping you. The only thing stopping you is yourself. You know what I mean?
And that's why I like to call it Breaking Boundaries Podcast. Like, don't be confined to anything. Just because, and I know with athletes specifically, and I want to make sure that I could continue to harp on this on the podcast, but, I just think that with me being somebody who graduated in 3 years, and I think this is just the start of my career, like I have a ton of big goals and everything. I just think of like all the things, or like what athletes are supposed to do. People kind of like, we get a bad persona and everything, and that's why I want to give you so much credit, just because like you are somebody who is thriving in your field. Like you're thriving on the band. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier in the show, I think you're a recognizable face on campus. So I just wanted to commend you for that and everything. So we can move on to the next question. It's just and I know I kind of just asked you about the Georgia Tech experience, but my thing is like, why did you choose Georgia Tech? And like, if you wanted to get more specific about how specifically has Georgia Tech as a whole been, outside of the XL program, just how do you like Atlanta, things like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been coming here to Atlanta since I was about 10 years old because my dad and my stepmom have a condo down here.
Okay.
And then why did I choose Georgia Tech? Well, they knew what I was looking for. They knew what my plan was, and I remember when I first went to the interview, they knew exactly what to do, and they had it all planned out. And so I was like, dang, these other schools I went to for interview didn't plan it the way I liked it, and XL did. So they had it all figured out. They knew what I was looking for. They knew what I wanted to do. And then my career advisor Nathan told me that after the interview that they accepted me, and I was like, I'm in because that was they had the plan I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And so, how has Georgia Tech been? Outside of just the Excel program, like what are some things that you like about Georgia Tech?
Well, you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I mean, because you're the reason why I know all these athletes. I mean, all the football players.
Yeah, football team loves you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if it was you or Sylvain. You know Sylvain?
Yeah,
I think it was you that introduced me to Sylvain, and then I think Horace Lockett. He's open. I think you introduced me to him.
Yeah, Horace is my guy.
Yeah.
At UCF now.
Yeah. I've always, like, a part of me really wants me to come to a practice all the time, but at the same time, like, I know I can't.
I feel it.
Yeah, because the days I come see you in high school, after school, I always have that mindset, like, real quick, does Coach Key know about me?
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
Okay, because I've seen him. He knows that I'm the drummer. But I've never had like a conversation with him.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted, and like one of those sticks right there one of them's for him.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to keep the other ones for him.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So I wanted you to hold on to that.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but yeah, and so while I have the sticks, do you think is drumming something that you want to continue, past college?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
so this is definitely your passion.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you can go ahead and go through with it.
I will.
Okay, so yeah, we don't have too much longer in this episode, but just another question I had, and I know I already asked you your favorite tradition. Do you have a single moment, like, or one specific thing, like we did on campus, or a specific time, like a crazy game win or anything that sticks out to you? That was just fun and wild.
Just one or more? Like
okay, let's give one or two.
Okay, well.
What was your top two moments?
Probably Miami, the Miami game.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, because at halftime the crowd went crazy when we hit the last note. The whole I remember I stood up in front of the drums and then I just jumped while I was hitting the cymbals. Like the whole crowd.
That crowd was fun.
It was rowdy after that, and then after the game was when that Miami game was probably top, and then all of my favorite games, like instant classics, are all in homecoming.
Yeah, we did the Duke game.
Our first year.
Yeah.
And then UNC.
Yeah, we have had, and Miami was the last one. So we've had some great homecomings.
So if I had to pick one, it'd probably that.
Okay.
But basketball-wise was probably when we beat Duke and UNC.
Yeah.
Because this was cool because I remember once everybody stormed the court after we played Ramble, the whole crowd, they got around me while we did, you know what the horse is? That's what we do after the game is over, where we run around, barrel.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that Duke game, the whole crowd surrounded me. While we were doing the horse, so I thought that was cool.
That does sound fun.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and get ready to close up the video. So I want to just finish it, with some rapid fire questions to close.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying, just give a quick response, and I'll ask you another one. So first one, what's your favorite song to hype up the stadium?
Ooh, favorite song. Dang. I would probably say I don't want to use Metallica because that's Virginia Tech. Probably Thunderstruck.
Okay.
AC/DC.
Okay. What's the first song you remember learning how to play?
My first song, it was The Final Countdown by Europe.
Okay, I like that one. If you could drum for any artist, who would it be?
Ooh. Jason Aldean.
Okay, that's a smooth one. And what's anything that you want to say to the fan or the people watching it?
Go Jackets, and I hope I can make you proud my last year next year.
Amen to that. Well, there y'all go. Y'all hear it here first. If you made it this far in the episode, I truly do appreciate it. Like I said, Griff is a good friend of mine and a good person that I think that y'all will enjoy, and I hope y'all did enjoy. So this might not be the last time he's on the podcast. We want to get him back again. So y'all go ahead, give him support, give some thumbs ups, and share this video and everything. And with that, y'all be good, be blessed, peace. Appreciate you, man.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was great, man.
awesome.
You gave some great answers.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll probably post it soon.